Hey y'all, it is Monday. I have just gotten home from my first day of school. Let me tell you, I am utterly and completely exhausted. It was a good day. It's just, y'all know how the first day of school is. I am, oh my goodness, so tired. I didn't get hardly anything that I had planned to do done today, which is okay. I always overplan because I don't want to be caught with any downtime, because you don't have, like, the kids haven't gotten books out. So normally when we have a little bit of downtime, the kids just do independent reading, but we don't have any books out right now because it's the first day. So I always try and over plan to combat that. I definitely over planned. School supply sorting took way longer than I anticipated, and I feel like all I have done today is sort school supplies for. I teach 3 different classes, so that's why I sorted school supplies all day long. If I see another school supply, it will be too soon. I am so tired of putting binders together, and we haven't even put my binder together. It was just, getting all the pages, the packs of paper. We put like 5 packs of paper on the supply list because the kids have 3 different classes, and then dividers, and oh my goodness, whoever invented those little white tabbed dividers, we have to write it in and then slide it in the tab, they were not a teacher, because those things are so difficult for a kid to do. And when you're trying to do that for 20 of your kids for 3 different classes, I'm going to scream. I'm tired, you guys. So tomorrow I'm hoping will be a little bit less exhausting. Yeah, right. But I'm hoping it'll be like more of a routine, because we do have supplies sorted and we don't have to, go through that. The kids kind of know where they're going. I didn't go over my syllabus today. I didn't do my 50 facts presentation. With one class, we got to do nothing because that was the main school supply sorting, and then they had to go to a different class. My second class did, for some reason, I didn't let them do the self-portrait. We just went right into the icebreaker game, which was really good. We did fact or fiction. So they had to come up with, which I'm going to create a video on little icebreakers to use in your classroom for the beginning of the year. But real quickly, fact or fiction is when you come up with 3 statements and 2 of them are true and 1 of them is false, the fiction. And you get up and the rest of the class can ask you questions about each one to try and figure out which one is your fiction, which one is your made up, your lie. The second class did so good with that one. They had such a good time with it. And then the last class, I didn't do that. They did the self-portrait because time-wise, our schedule was off today because supply sorting took so long. So I ended up having more time with my second class than I did with the other ones. So the last class just did the self-portrait. So I am a little bit frazzled about all that, because that makes for a difficult tomorrow when everybody's on a different, every class has done something different. So I've got to catch everybody up and go over syllabus, because the kids, we didn't even get into any didn't read the picture book that I had planned out. It was just, I felt like I blinked and the day was over. Whew. So I am gonna just start again tomorrow, and we will get what we get done, and it'll be okay. I keep telling myself that anyway. I was gonna show y'all my outfit, but I'm on my way to do a really quick errand for the house, so I don't have time to get out and do like a full outfit of the day. So I'm just going to insert a picture, because I did take a picture earlier for my like fashion lifestyle Instagram. If y'all have been following that, y'all know that I am trying to keep myself accountable for not slobbing around, because about 3 years ago I really started slouching and slobbing and just feeling awful about myself. And so I was determined to not let that happen again, and posting my outfits of the day help hold me accountable for that. So I'll leave a link down below for my little Instagram for fashion and lifestyle. But the dress, very comfortable. The picture is right there. It's from Old Navy. The little necklace, it's from TJ Maxx a long time ago. Kendra Scott earrings that I wear with everything. And then the shoes, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with these shoes. I got them last year. I try to incorporate them in everything. I don't think they're available anymore, but I will link the pair on Nordstrom that they have that is similar to this, and I'm dying for those too, but I just can't justify another pair of leopard loafers just because those have a different toe. These are pointy, and the new ones this year are rounded. They're so pretty, but I'm gonna try and do good. So anyways, I am on my way to do a quick errand for the house, and then I'm gonna come back, and y'all, nothing is gonna get done the rest of the day. No work. I'm going to go in, I'm going to put sweatpants on, I'm going to read and watch Friends, and you know, just celebrate the fact that I made it through the very first day of school, because that is something to celebrate, right? So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I will have actually gotten through the syllabus and sorted binders tomorrow. So if I'm having a productive day, I'll try and show y'all some of that and show you how I set the binders up. And maybe it won't be just another like talking in the car vlog. So fingers crossed, but I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so I wasn't planning on filming anything else the rest of the day because I am not going to move from my couch until it's time to go to bed. But I did want to share the book that I'm currently reading because I'm really enjoying it, and I haven't talked to you guys about it. So I thought I'll just go ahead and do that now. So sorry for the lack of school content, but you're gonna get a high dose of like hobby related things like reading and Friends discussions and movies this week, because that's how I'm going to balance out the stress of going back into school. I've got to combat all of that school and work load with something that's not school related. So let's talk about the book that I'm currently reading that I'm really enjoying. It is The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. This is K.A. Tucker's newest book. I think it came out last Tuesday maybe, or the Tuesday before that, I can't remember. K.A. Tucker, she writes more new adult. Most of her characters are in their early to mid 20s. This one is about a 24-year-old girl who has a job in banking, and the company downsizes and she loses her job. So she, and at the same time, she realizes that her dad has gotten sick. He has lung cancer, and he lives in Alaska, and she's never, she moved away from Alaska with her mother when she was 2. She doesn't know her dad really, but she wants to get to know him because he is sick. So she goes to Alaska, and it's just about her experience there. And of course she falls in love, I think. Hopefully that's the direction that it's going. I'm currently on page 208. It's so good. I'm loving it. I'm hoping to finish it tonight because, like I said, I'm not going to do anything else the rest of the day. Which thankfully, since I got behind on everything at school, I am kind of ahead, and so I have everything prepared for tomorrow, so there's a plus. But I'm gonna just read the rest of the night and watch Friends, of course, but I'm hoping to finish this one. I don't have the other one, the book club book that I talked about last week. Was it last week's vlog or earlier this week? I can't remember. They're all blending in together. I think it was last week's vlog. Girls Night Out, which is our La La Life book club book. I've got to start that one tomorrow because I created a Goodreads group that we're going to read it together, and that starts tomorrow. So I'll leave the link to that group down below if you want to join us. The discussions will always be there, so even though you're seeing this after some of the sections have been read, you can always go back and post and discuss that way. So, but I've got to start that tomorrow, and I still have, this one has 380 pages, so I've got about I got quite a bit more, but it's a fast read, it's a quick read. All of her books are like that, so I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it. It's unputdownable, which is a good thing because I need to get done with it tonight, but I wanted to quickly pop on and share about this one because I'm really liking it. So that's it for today. I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Today is my second day back at work, back to school. Today was a ton better than yesterday. Yesterday was good, but just exhausting, and I felt like we got nothing accomplished that I wanted to. Today we did a ton more. We got through syllabus, we organized our binder, we just got through a lot of housekeeping issues. Yesterday we didn't even get to the picture book read aloud. We got to do 2 today because I caught up on yesterday's. So I'm just feeling a lot more accomplished and more productive, and just overall better. I'm feeling better about things. So I'm going to show you, hopefully, I'm going to run up to the classroom and I will show you how we set our binders up today. I like how I did. I've never done it like this. I think I'm going to like it anyways, but I'll show you that. I am about to get in a little bit of reading time. I'm starting our book club book for August, Girls Night Out. If you want to join that, there's still time. I've created a Goodreads group, so I will leave that link down below if you want to join it. But I'm really excited about it. I just finished K.A. Tucker. Did I show you all that yesterday? I can't even remember. I finished K.A. Tucker's newest book, The Simple Wild. Loved it. It was so good. And I'm really excited about this one. I haven't read a thriller in a while, and this one's a thriller, so I can't wait to start with this one. But I just wanted to hop on real quick and update you guys on my much more productive day, and I will try and show you my binder setup. Because like I said, I think I'm gonna like how we're doing it. But anyways, I'll show you and talk to you about it then. So I'm back in my classroom. Let me show you really quickly how we organized our binders, because again, I'm really happy with it. I'm hoping that it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. So it's really simple, easy to use, but I thought I would share just in case some of y'all are wondering how to organize yours. I teach departmentalized. I teach 3 classes of the same thing, 5th grade ELA. Normally we have a big like 2-3 inch binder, and it's got all of their subjects, but I've just found them to get that really messy really quickly, and I thought it would be easier if we did a separate binder just for my class. So I'm gonna try that this year. I feel good about it. I'm hoping it works. So let me show you how I have it set up this year. So on the supply list, I had them get a 1-inch ring binder. That's what this is. I'm just going to use this as an example. This is not an actual student's. They have a front pocket to put any loose paper, anything along those lines, note cards, stuff like that. The very first thing is their syllabus. We went over that today. They have a slip of paper to sign saying that they read it and their parents understand it, but I always want them to keep it in the front pocket of, or the front page protector of this, so that they always have a copy. The next thing is a clear page protector. This is where they're going to keep their weekly word list or bi-weekly word list. Once I start giving them word lists, we're going to keep it here so that they will always have a copy of it. That's the plan anyways. And then I made these dividers. So there are 3 different sections. The first is for traits, roots, and idioms when we start our meeting board. They're going to have paper here, and that's where they will record the information for traits, roots, and idioms for the meeting every day. And then on Friday we will enter it into a Google Doc. The next section is their vocabulary notebook. This section again has paper and the actual students on this part before you see that. This is where we'll do vocabulary activities. I'm working on their vocabulary notebook printables right now, and that's where all of that will go in this little section. And then this section is graded assignments. We have a test folder that's separate. It's just like a pocket folder, but classwork and other projects that I give back to them that are graded, I want them to be able to keep up with them. So I've created a section where it doesn't have any paper on it. They just hole punch the graded assignments and they put it back in this section, so it just keeps it a little bit more organized. So that's my binder system for this year. Again, super simple, but I'm hoping, it's going to focus, I'm sorry, but I'm hoping that the simplicity of it will keep us organized and keep everybody on track. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday afternoon. 3rd day of school is complete. Still exhausting, still tiring. It was a good day though. We put together genre notebooks, and I brought one home so that I could show y'all how we set it up. We also got books from the classroom library for the very first time. I'm going to insert a picture here. Let me tell you why all of those books are out on the rug instead of in the bookshelf like they normally are. So since this is the first time that we got books from the library, there are 2 issues that occur that doesn't normally occur when you get in a routine. Number one, you've got all the kids getting a book at the exact same time. Normally the kids are getting books from the classroom library whenever they finish their book, so it's at different times. And the second thing is you don't know your kids' reading styles yet. You don't know their level, but you also don't know what they like, what kinds of books they enjoy reading, if they prefer or can read the longer, lengthier books. So it's just always very overwhelming to me when they get a book for the first time. They all want to read, you know, the Percy Jackson series or Harry Potter, or, you know, just the really big, long, thick books. And some of them can do that, absolutely. And some of them may be interested in that, but a lot of them can't. And you don't know your readers yet, so I kind of want them to start off with something that's achievable and something that they can read and finish. So I always pull books that I know were classroom favorites last year and that kids like and enjoy, and I only let them choose from those books until we get more in a routine. So maybe next week they can just have free reign of the classroom library and they can pick whatever they want. But for today, for the first time, I limit their choices to tried and true books, and that I have found works a ton better. So I don't want to limit a child, but I don't know them yet, and that's what I told them. So when I get to understand them as a reader more, they will be able to pick whatever they want to, and that usually happens next week. I don't know them as a reader next week, but it's just a little bit more manageable when you don't have every single kid trying to find a book and just pulling random books from the shelves, because if you do that, you're going to have all of them in your bring back baskets the next day, and then they're just going to want to get another book, and it just becomes, you know, that's sort of a game to them, and that's what the fun part is, and it takes away from the reading. So I pull and I limit their selections. I've done that for the past 2 years, I think, and it works out a whole lot better. So that might be something that you can do too. But then the other thing that we did was we set up our genre notebook, and like I said, I brought one home to show you guys. So let me show you what we did to create this genre notebook and how we set it up. So for genre notebooks, I just use a composition notebook that have like the tape right here. When you open it up, we leave the first page completely empty. We're going to do something with that. I don't know exactly what yet. We're either going to make a title, cover page, or a table of contents. I'm leaning toward a table of contents, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Then the second page are the genre titles. So for the first one, we have realistic fiction. So the kids taped or glued these on one page. Then they flipped them and they put 2 pages in between the first section and the second section. And then we did the second section, which was fantasy. And then we repeat the same thing. I did run out of pages, so I just taped it in so that the kids could see the order. So I'll just show you all the order too, but there should be 2 pages in between each section. We did historical fiction, then fairy tales, and then literary nonfiction, and then expository texts. I wanted to limit the genres to those 5 or 6, I can't even remember how many I put in there, because I didn't want to overload all of the kids, because if you put all of the different types of genres that we're going to talk about, it's just kind of overwhelming and it's too much for them. So I limited it to these so that we could really study these and read picture books and other types of text that were these genres, and then once we've mastered those somewhat, we can move on to the other ones. So that's the genres that I am concentrating on for the first unit, and then we will move on to different types while still reading and reviewing these types, of course. So that's going to be it. I am exhausted like normal. I'm going to go in and read and do a little bit of work because I have slacked the last 2 days and I've done nothing work-wise once I've gotten home, so I do need to do that tonight. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Day 4, field trip. Can you believe it? Field trip on the first week of school, the 4th day. It's just to one place and it's in our county, so it's not a huge deal, but still a little nerve-wracking when I'm still trying to figure out what the kids' names are. So that'll be interesting. I will fill you guys in on how that went tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys then. Hey y'all, it is Saturday morning. I have survived the first week of school. So excited, so thankful, so exhausted, so tired. I am going to celebrate the first week of being back to work and being back in a routine and getting in the rhythm of things. And I'm going to go to, where else? Target. I've got to go to, why do I even have to go today. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to Target, of course, because there's a Target right there. But Bath & Body Works has their fall candles out. They've had fall candles out for a while, but they have them on sale this weekend. So I'm going to go and stock up because it is late August and the weather is currently 85 degrees. So it's just screaming fall, you know? So I need some spiced caramel pumpkin candles. That's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to Target because I'm sure while I'm at Target I can find something that I need. And then there was something else that I wanted to do while I was there. I can't remember what it is. I want to go to Home Goods, of course, but I don't know. I'm sure I will find some other things to do there as well. Yesterday I didn't vlog any. I had a hair appointment Thursday afternoon, so Thursday was just a complete blur. And then Friday I came home and I got a pizza and the Netflix movie To All the Boys I've Loved, which is one of my absolute favorite young adult contemporary series. That movie came out yesterday, so I just had like a kickback. It felt like I was watching a new Disney Channel original movie and that I was a kid again. I was so excited to see that. It was phenomenal. I highly recommend it if you've never watched that, if you've never read that book. Oh my goodness, that book is just so amazing. It's a trilogy. There are 3 in a series, but the first one is just my absolute favorite. The movie was phenomenal. So I've got a low battery, so I'm going to wrap it up really quick. I will check back in with you guys later this afternoon and hopefully show you what I got, if I got a lot. But anyways, I'll talk to you this afternoon. Hey y'all, it is Sunday morning. I went to Target and a couple of other stores yesterday, and I want to show you what I got. I was going to do it last night, but by the time I got home I was exhausted and it was also dark, so the lighting wasn't that great, so I'm just going to show you today. So I went to Target and I got a couple of neat little things that I didn't even know I needed. I didn't do too terrible there though. I also went to Bath & Body Works and got some fall candles, and then I also went to Home Goods and I got a couple of things. I'm not going to show you those because I've already packed those away, because I'm not going to be able to decorate my house for fall because it won't be built yet. So everything that which I'm not buying a whole bunch, but anytime I see something that I just absolutely love, I go ahead and get it, but then I pack it right away so that next year during fall it'll be like Christmas morning. So I'm really sad to not be able to use those things, but I'm also really excited to get those out next year. So I just bought one, like, I should have kept it out and showed y'all, but it was like a white wooden pumpkin. So pretty. I loved it. And it was only, I think, 12 or 14. So it's packed away now, but I did go in Home Goods, and I also went to Ulta. That was what I forgot to mention yesterday. I was out of everything that I needed from Ulta. Does that ever happen to y'all? It's like I just ran out of everything, like hair products, makeup, tanning. I ran out of so much, so I had to make a huge Ulta run. And I also found a couple eyeshadow palettes that I didn't know I needed, so let me share all of that with y'all today. Okay, so let's start with Target. At Target, they have started to get their fall shoes out, and I love a good Target shoe. This was a pair that I was so excited to find. I have not seen it online. I've not seen it on anyone else's Instagram or YouTube or anything, but when I found them I was just immediately drawn to them. I picked them up, tried them on. I absolutely loved them. They do wear better than what they look in person, so I think I'm going to show y'all and you're going to think, oh goodness, those are so ugly, but when you put them on, I just thought they were so pretty. They are this tan suede color and they look like a loafer slash moccasin. They are so cute when you put them on, especially with jeans. I just had to have these. They were, I took a picture of them. I'll insert them here because you can see them stood up a little bit better. And I think they were, which y'all can see because it's already been inserted, I think it's $27 though. Who knows if I'm right or not, but I think $27.99. I cannot wait to wear these with jeans. Not that I'll be able to wear them with jeans to work, but they'll be a weekend shoe with jeans. I just absolutely love them, and they wore really well too. They are a little small. I wear an 8. I tried the 8.5. It was too big, so I went back to the 8, but it could be a little bit roomier, but I think it'll be okay. But just be warned, they do run a little small, so if you can, you might want to size up. half a size. It just was a little too big for me, the next size up. So I went with my regular size, and I'm really excited about them. So the brand is A New Day, which I've really been liking that brand at Target. Have y'all, that I found a lot of cute little pieces. I found 2 cardigans that I love by that brand, and I don't think I've had any shoes, but the cardigans are made really well. And they wear really well. They're not like disposable clothing, so I'm excited about the shoes. I thought that was a good find. Then I found hair stuff that I needed. I still had to go to Ulta to get some, but the 2 things that I was out of that I was in desperate need of are actually drugstore finds. So Target had those, so I just went ahead and got them. The first one is my blow dry cream, the heat styling cream. This one's by L'Oreal, blow dry thermal smoother cream. I can tell such a difference when I use this. It is just absolutely phenomenal. I ran out of this one, and I used the Dry Bar Hot Toddy, and I liked it, but not as well. Then I ran out of that, and I used Bumble and Bumble Blow Dry, or Don't Blow It, I think is the name of it. And I hated it. I could tell a difference when I used it. I didn't like it at all. This one is great, and it's only like $3.99 or $4.99, so it's the cheapest out of all of those that I just mentioned, and it is the best. So I had to get some of that. And then the other thing that makes such a huge difference, and I can so tell a difference when I don't have this, and I've used this for years, so many bottles I have used of this, is the Tresemme, the blow dry spray. So I use this one when my hair is damp before I blow dry it, and then I use this one before I curl it with a curling iron. So this is the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. There are, I think, levels of this, and I think they're all different colors. If there are, I use this one. I don't see a level though, so maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but it's the one with the red top, and it looks like that. It is a heat tamer spray. So good. I loved it, and I've been out for so long. I'm also out of my mascara. I know a lot of y'all are big into the mascara, like the expensive mascara, and for some reason I can justify an expensive makeup with the best of them, but for some reason mascara, I just always navigate toward drugstore mascara, and I always get it. And I know a lot of you guys say that it's just such a huge difference when you use a good mascara, but I just can't find one that I can justify a $30 mascara versus a like $8 mascara. So I'm currently using this one. I like it okay. It is the Maybelline Total Temptation. I've used, I think, 3 tubes of this, and I really like it. It would be better if I curled my eyelashes, and I just don't, so I don't feel like I'm the best I don't know, spokesperson for mascara, but this is what I'm currently using. And then I got a new nail polish, because anytime I'm at Target, I always get a new nail polish color of this collection, because it is the best collection out there, and it's kind of expensive, so I just always get one each time I go to build my collection up. It's the Gel SC collection. You get the color, it's in the slanted bottle. It's not the regular SC, it's the kind that's in this slanted bottle. You get the color, and then you have, I don't know if there's a base coat. I don't use it if there is. I just use the color and then the top coat. The top coat looks like this. It's in the white, and it'll say top coat right there, but I'm not going to get it to zoom in on that. But I picked up this deep purple for fall. What's the color? Oh, no, it'd be on the top. The color is Turn and Pose. It's a deep purple, and then I got the top coat because I had ran out of it. It is expensive. I think they're $11 or $12 a bottle, but let me tell you, they are by far the best. They last. They make your nails really shiny. I just absolutely love them. So I got one of those. I also got a color I'll show you that I got at Ulta because I'm in need of fall colors. So I am really excited about those, and I'll show you the other one in a minute. And then, because I needed to pick me up, I went over to the book section, and I found quite a lot that I needed. The first one that I got just for me was the new Sherry Lapina Thriller, An Unwanted Guest. If you've never read Sherry Lapina, so good, you must try it. She wrote The Couple Next Door and A Stranger in the House. Both are really good. I can't wait to read this one. And then they had Captain Underpants books, and I think Dogman. So all of the Dave Pikey, however you say his name, I don't know. They had all of his books on sale for either $5 or $7. So I got a new Captain Underpants that I've never had. This one's Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of the Professor Poopy Pants. So there you have it. The kids love those, and I'm all about something that the kids love to read. And then I got the sequel to Sunny Side Up. We got books for the first time this week. I've showed you guys that, or I've talked about it. So a lot of kids have gotten Sunny Side Up and they've loved it, which of course they do. Every year the kids love Sunny Side Up, and I realized that I've never gotten the sequel, so I got Swing It Sunny, which is book 2 in this little series. So I got that one. I can't wait to introduce it in the classroom library. I think they're going to be really excited about it. And then that was everything that I have gotten from Target. So let's move on to Ulta, because oh my goodness, I got so many good things at Ulta. Here's my Ulta bag. You know it's a good haul when they break out the big bag. The first thing that I got was a curling iron, because when my hair is shorter, I use the 1-inch curling iron. Normally I use the 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. I can't remember. I think it's 1 1/4, but it just creates like a loose wave. Which I haven't curled my hair today, so don't look at this as an example. But I like the 1-inch to create like a tighter spiral curl, and I got the Hot Tools Professional. The other one that I have has a black base and a gold barrel. I liked the look of this black and white one, so I got it, but it is a 1-inch. It creates tight little ringlet curls, and then you can shake them out, and it's just like a curlier do. But again, this is second day hair, so this is not, I did not use a curling iron this morning. I did yesterday, but not this morning. So the one I had been using was just like a really cheap, I think, bed head, and it was awful. So I invested in this one, which is just, I think, $50, so it's not a huge expensive piece, but it works really good. So I needed that, and I'm excited to get it. I was also out of a tanning mitt. I use the Saint Tropez tanning self tanner mousse. It's the best. I love it, but I don't like the mitt. The mitt by Ulta, the Ulta brand mitt, is double-sided, so it lasts longer. The Saint Tropez mitt is only one-sided, and it doesn't last as long. So this one's cheaper, and you get more for your money. So I had to get one of those because the one I was using was worse for the wear. Then I needed some new shampoo. I got my hair done Thursday, and after I get my hair done, I always invest in a really good shampoo, and then after I run out of that, I go back to like the cheaper shampoo. I love a really good shampoo, but it's just very expensive. So I got my hair done Thursday, treated myself to some good shampoo. I got the Dry Bar Sake Balm, the shampoo and conditioner. I'm so super excited about this. I love the Dry Bar products. I love the Dry Bar smell, and the shampoo and conditioner is some of my favorite of the expensive shampoo and conditioner. So I'm excited to have those back. I know my hair will appreciate that as well. I was out of makeup, so I picked up some makeup. Nothing super exciting there, just foundation. I wear the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's the best. The color I use is a little dark. I have to make sure that I tan in order to use it, so I went down a shade. I normally wear Wheat. I went down to Ivory Beige. It's not a huge difference when I tested it out at the store. I'm hoping that it doesn't appear white and make me look washed out, but I need something that's a little less dark. So I got Ivory Beige this time. That's what it looks like. Oh, if you have never tried Double Wear, you've got to try it. I love it. It is full coverage because that's what I like. But it's just wonderful. Then I picked up a hair oil. I've talked about it on one Instagram. I can't remember which Instagram I've talked about it. It is the best hair oil. It is around $40. It does last a whole long time. That's how I justify it. But let me tell you, if you're wanting to grow your hair out, you've got to try this. It really does make a difference in the healthiness of your hair, but also I think, and I may just be, you know, it may not really do this, but I feel like it does. I feel like it makes your hair grow really fast. It's the Hair Caviar by Alterna, I think is what the brand is, but it has Hair Caviar right here. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's the Omega Plus Anti-Frizz Nourishing Oil. They have changed the bottle. The old bottle was like a purple bottle, and it had a dropper. This one is in a pump, but I think it's the same product. So I can really tell a difference. Right now I'm using the Dry Bar 100% pure oil, and I like it, but this one is my favorite. So I picked up some of that. Then here's the other nail polish that I got from Etsy. It is more of a, the first one I got from Target is like a purpley, and this one's more of a magenta color. It is in the color Set the Seam. So pretty. I love it for fall. So picked it up. Then the Tartelette palette, not Tartelette and Bloom. Tartelette palette is one of my absolute favorite eyeshadow palettes, but I only ever use the two colors, and I use a lot of colors, but the two colors that I love are, I'll put it up here. It's Caregiver, which is that light pink color, and then Best Friend, which is that plummy purple color. I use those two more than anything, and I run out of the pink, the Caregiver color, so fast. So I hated to buy a whole other palette just for that one color, so I tried to find another color that was similar to it, and I found one by Buxom in the color Feather Boa. It's just a really light pink. I like that for the lid color, and then I do that purpley color up above it, but I needed a base color, so I'm trying Buxom in Feather Boa. I'm hoping that I like it. I had one by the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I had it up because it had a color that was similar to it, but then I found this one, and so I thought it was cheaper just to get the single shadow instead of the whole entire palette. So I'm hoping that that works and that it's going to be a good dupe for it. Then they had the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palettes. Didn't know they had them. So affordable. They're $15, y'all. I could not pass them up. I got the one called Dark Magic. Let me show y'all this palette. I'm so excited. I've never had a Morphe palette before, but I've heard amazing things, and I love Jaclyn Hill. I love the packaging. How pretty is it? I got, like I said, the Dark Magic color, or the Dark Magic collection. These are the colors. I really loved Poof, which is like the blending color. I loved Power. Is it Power Cut? How pretty is that? That shimmery gray, and then Mojo and Diversion up here. I don't think I'll ever use Potion, Busted, or Trickery, those kind of out there colors, but I was really excited about this one, so I cannot wait to play around with it. Then I had checked out. I was walking out the door, and y'all, they shouldn't put those things right beside the door. They had a new Tartelette palette, and the packaging caught my eye first, but then I looked at the palette and I turned right around and went to the checkout line again. I shouldn't have, I know, but I just had to have it. How pretty is this? But let me show you the inside of it. Oh my goodness, you guys, it was so pretty. If I can get it open. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love that color, that color, that color. I love this color. This one, I think these two actually will be a great lid color. I love those lid colors. I'm just so excited about this one. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to use this palette. The Tarte palettes always get me. This one I think is going to be a new favorite. So I didn't need it. Boy, I know I didn't need it, but I got it and I'm excited about it. So that's all I got from Ulta. The only other thing that I got yesterday was candles at Bath & Body Works, because, you know, Alabama fall weather in August. Gotta have some candles. I got, all the candles were on sale for $12.95. I got 5 real quickly. Let me show you what I got. Pumpkin Apple, which is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works fall candles. The next one I got is Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. I hate caramel, like to eat it, but I love the smell of it. Then I got Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. Is this a new one? I had never seen Pumpkin Peanut Brittle before. I don't remember it from last year, but I got it. Then I got Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This one was a little heavy for me. I don't typically go for those heavy scents, but for some reason it pulled me in and I got it. And then I got Blueberry Maple Pancakes, which really is an out there one for me. And I may not like this one when I burn it, but I really liked it when I smelled it. I thought the blueberry mixed with the maple, I guess, I don't know, it was different. I really liked it. When I look for a fall candle, I don't like anything with cinnamon in it, so I stayed away from all of the cinnamony ones. So I'm really excited about those. Then also, I have never seen this at Bath & Body Works. I think it's new. It was this mermaid line. So I got 2 things in it. The first one I got was the body polish, the Detox. It's like an exfoliator. It smells incredible. Then I got a lotion to go with it, which was the Seaweed Hydrate. I loved the smell of it. It was just a nice, fresh, clean smell. So I got those 2 together. Okay, so that was everything that I got yesterday on my mini back to school shopping spree. I hope you enjoyed the haul. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I'm assuming it's got a lot of content in it and I don't want to overload my upload time because y'all know it's slow, and anything like over 45 minutes is just really hard to upload, and I have to upload it for like 3 hours. So I'm betting that I'm pushing that mark if I haven't gone over it. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I will talk to you guys next week. Second week of school. We have a maroon and white game tomorrow. That's like a scrimmage game because our school colors are maroon and white. So we've got a scrimmage game tomorrow. I have some exciting house news happening next week. I hope to share with you guys. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other stuff that goes on. So I will talk to you guys next week. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more teacher related videos. I'll talk to you guys next week.